Channel 15 News broadcast. Today on this lovely Monday, we have me, your host, Maya Muktari, introducing you all to our lovely broadcasters for today. So first we have Akila Kanam. Next we have Kaya Bailey. And lastly, Emma Schaefer. And today's focus will be on the Dominican Republic, more specifically the geography, cultural diversity, customs and traditions, and family life. Now, on to Akila to tell you all about the fascinating geography of the Dominican Republic.
The Dominican Republic is located near Mexico in between Atlantic Ocean and the Caribbean Sea. Recently, the Dominican Republic has suffered through hurricane and flood. Hurricane Maria has happened last in September 22nd, 2003, destroying 90% of the country. The flood that last occurred in the Dominican Republic was in May 2004, lasting for 8 days, causing power outage for all 8 days. Another topic that is a global issue is how plants are being destroyed because the water is polluted because humans are not cleaning the water. This is causing a lot of farmers to lose jobs and people to get sick.
Wow! Now wasn't that interesting? Don't go anywhere, folks, because we now have Kaya to tell you all about the cultural diversity throughout the Dominican Republic.
I'm going to be talking cultural diversity in the Dominican Republic. Cultural diversity is the existence of variety of culture or ethnic groups within a society. The people's culture in the Dominican Republic is the most important thing to them, even though they have been impoverished for many years. The global issues in the Dominican Republic is ongoing poverty. The causes, which are the economy is failing the people by giving less than 4% of GDP earnings to the education. Therefore, only 30% of children finish primary school. One half of the country doesn't have access to clean water, and healthcare is very expensive. Most people depend on farming, and the bad thing is that the government has not done much to address low agriculture productivity. Farmers do not have enough land to manage substances. Farming, making money from agriculture is impossible. Farmers have no new technology available, which means they can't do mass production. Ongoing poverty is a global issue because many natural and economic disasters cause the people their money, education, and freedoms. As for the United States, we try to stop or abolish poverty from continuing by developmental aid. But the people have been affected, and therefore their culture has been affected and does not have the significance of what it used to. And that is why the global economy should help build up the people and their country in order for the Dominican Republic to benefit other countries.
Now, wasn't that something? So much fascinating information, and we haven't even gotten to the best part. What is that best part, you might ask? Well, that's for you to find out from Emma when she talks about the Dominican Republic's customs and traditions.
Dominican culture is filled with many customs and traditions. Two examples of these are the popular merengue dancing style and the Carnaval de la Vega. The merengue dance style is commonly known as the national dance of the Dominican Republic. It is described as having graceful and swift movements. This dance originated in the Dominican Republic in the mid-1800s. It has influence from both Cuban and African culture. This form of dancing was seen as a lower-class dance style until the 1930s. The Carnaval de la Vega is another well-known Dominican tradition. This festival dates back to the mid-1500s when the first European settlers arrived at the Dominican Republic. This holiday was started with religion in mind, celebrating the victory of good over evil. Carnaval de la Vega transformed into a celebration of the Dominican Republic's independence. A notable attribute of this festival is that costumes that are worn are commonly depicting Dominican folklore and legends. This is a vibrant, colorful tradition that has been recognized all over the world and celebrated for many generations. Dominican culture and traditions can be seen through the communications and media lens. It can be seen through the vibrancy of Dominican Republican culture and the cultural influence that makes up Dominican culture. These customs relate to media because they are well-known, publicized traditions that gain much news coverage.
Lastly, I'm going to bring it back to Kaya to tell you all about the family life of the Dominican Republic.
In the Dominican Republic, family is number one. All families are very close, so close that most extended families live together within the same building or around the area. Loyalty is also very important within a Dominican family. Relationships, even business. Some business would include industries and finance businesses. Parents are also very protective of their children. Parents have to know their children's friends before hanging out with them, and since it's not common for young teens to get house keys, parents usually stay up till their kids come home if they go out at night. Also, majority of teenagers and adults stay living with their parents even after college, and they don't usually move out until they get married. Also, 90% of the Dominican Republic is Roman Catholic, so religion is a big part of the Dominican family life and culture.
So guys, sadly our broadcast has come to an end. Personally, this topic has been my favorite one yet, and I've done many broadcasts in my day. Anyways, it was lovely sharing all this information with you all. Bye! Bye!
The Dominican Republic.
Quiet on set!
Wow! Personally, this topic has been one of my favorites.
Be seen through the communications and media lens. It can be seen through this.
You good?
No. Oh.